Hey guys, what's going on? How you guys doing? This is Mario Bird here again, back at ya. And what we want to do here is let's talk about prospecting. You know, and some people may ask, is prospecting really important to building your business? Yes, it very much is. So if you're generating leads online, the most important thing that you'll want to do if they put in that phone number, follow up with that person. If they sent you if you have their email, follow up with that person through their email, via email, or both, But the most effective way that I found is by, especially if they put in that phone number, is to call that person, okay? And a lot of times we have these preconceived thoughts that if I call this person, I'm gonna look stupid, I'm gonna mess up, and all this stuff, and all that is based off of what we went through in the past. We may had some old a car salesperson that was sleazy, okay, or a telemarketer calling us at nighttime when we're eating dinner with our family, like they used to do back in the 1990s. It was just horrible, or you got a person knocking on your door when you're eating, with your family, or if you're busy doing something, and you like, hey man, this is not a bad time. This is a bad time, and they still try to, pry and say, well, hey, just keep going on with their deal, But you got to understand, after watching this video, I'm gonna help you with a couple things to where you don't come off as a nuisance or come off as a salesperson. And I'm also want to help you with your mindset when it comes to these different things. So, and this is why a lot of people have, prospecting reluctance. So, you heard this saying, if you're in MLM or whatever, direct sales network marketing, you heard the saying, fortune is in the follow-up. Very much so. It certainly is in the follow-up, fortune. And you know that people join people. People don't join businesses or systems or, incomes and all that. That play a factor in it, but ultimately people join people who they know, like, and trust. So like I said, if you're generating leads, most people would just allow that lead to just stay there and get stale and just hope that the system through time, but all the emails that that person will get, that they will eventually join. But if you want to build your business fast and start to get results, those leads that you generate, you want to make sure that you do follow up with that person. Because like I said, you're going to stand out light years ahead of everybody else. Okay, so don't think that prospect, that you're the only one that your capture page that they opted into. If they opted into yours, they opted into others. By you calling them, man, a lot of times when you pick up the phone and you call them, they're like, my goodness, man, I'm so happy that you called. After you get to talking to them, they was like, I opted into a few others. I never got a call or anything. You're the first one. And 9 times out of 10 right there, you're starting to build that relationship, and they would join you, allow you to help them because you got personal and you started to build rapport with them. So that is key. Make sure you call your leads or follow up with your leads via whatever means of communication that they put in for them to be contacted by. Make sure you do that, okay? So another thing that people struggle with when it comes to calling their prospects is they feel like I said in the beginning of this video, that they're gonna mess up. And you know what? The truth of the matter is this: if you mess up, so what? Because that prospect, they have so many insecurities, so many fears of things that's going on in their business. The last thing that they care about is how you're feeling. They don't care about that. They opted into your site, raised their hand like a classroom, and you're the teacher in front of the classroom, and they raised a hand. They said, please help me. I'm struggling in this certain area. And you as the teacher, using that analogy, it's imperative that you go and help that person. like I said, with what it is that you have to offer them. Okay, because evidently you attracted them, so you have something that they're asking for. Okay, so don't be afraid. I heard someone say this. It's like when you go to a play, okay, say you go to a play and you're in the audience and the actors, they're up on stage and they're acting. But unfortunately, one of the actors mess up. They mess up on their script. And I've seen it go so well that that person, you wouldn't have never known that they messed up. They just like smooth it over. You would never know that they messed up. Okay? Unless you go to another place, and this is how I kind of figured this out. Went somewhere else, and saw the same play, and I'm like, oh man, they messed up there. So you wouldn't even know that unless they had went back and tried to fix it. You know what I'm saying? So it's important that you know this, that if you're saying a script or whatnot, your prospect does not know that you messed up if you mess up. But you don't want to get ridiculous and, get off onto talking about money. If that prospect asks you about money or asks you about all this other stuff, you don't want to, don't be lying or anything like that. You want to be authentic. What I'm talking about, if you mess up, like if you have a script or something, don't worry about that. Because you messed up. You didn't hit every point of the script or whatnot. Like I said, the prospect doesn't know this. Okay, so these are just some key things that I wanted to share with you to help you to become better at prospecting. So whatever your script is, kind of, you don't have to hit it word by word. The most important thing is, oh yeah, one other thing. Let's hit on this. One other thing. In the beginning, I talked about that annoying back in the 1990s. What were they called? Telemarketer. They always called during the evening or after, when you're with your family and you guys are eating or doing whatever, and they just call and they just go rambling on and on and on and on, and you're trying to, tell them, hey, this is not a good time, or it just get to the point where you just have to hang up on them, and then you feel bad for doing that. So you don't want to come off like that. So when you call your prospects, I'm gonna leave you this last tip. Make sure you ask them, is this a good time? Let's roll into a little example. The phone is ringing. Ring, 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 ring. Hey, John, how you doing? Hey, this is Mario Bird here. I see you opted into one of my sites. Hey, by the way, is this a good time to talk right now? They'll let you know right there, yes or no. If not, hey, well, when's a good time?
I can't connect your Wi-Fi network.
Sorry about that. My Google Home is going on. But you just ask them, when's a better time? Is 6 o'clock great? They say yes or no. Okay? So just wanted to leave you with that, and I hope everything work out for you. I got a lot of this information. It come from experience, and plus I was on a training, so obviously just didn't have enough time to share everything that was in that training with you. But if you want access to the entire training, it's I think about 45 minutes long. It's absolutely free. Go ahead, and there's a link down there. You could go ahead and access it yourself at your own leisure time. Some good stuff. It'll help you out. It doesn't matter what company you are in. So this is Mario Bird, and if I said something that you like, please go ahead and give me a like, and share your comments down below, and also subscribe to my channel so you'll always be informed when I have new videos coming out. This is Mario Bird. See you in the next video. Make it a great day.